Hello everyone, welcome back to the Slow Burn Podcast, episode 18 of season 4. I'm one of your hosts, Patrick from Nintentalk, like always, joined by our cozy queens, Peyton. How we doing?
I'm good. It's another lovely Monday. It's 100 billion degrees here in New York. I got a sad little fan over here, and I'm excited to be talking about cozy games with the coziest people that I know. This is Peyton of the Slow Burn Podcast with an A, not an A, a Y. Well, there is a Y, but it's an A. Anyway,
P-A-Y.
P-A-Y. Hey. Or if you want to throw in the T-O-N, you could do that too. However you'd like it. Anyway, Min, how you doing?
I'm doing good. It's a rainy day over here for me, though. Well, at least it was. So I was like, no more storms, please.
Actually, sorry, Peyton, can you reintroduce our co-host? Because there's something new that...
Oh my god, I thought I messed up.
Oh my god, you're so right. You're so right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I would like to introduce a hot new bombshell has entered the villa. A hot new Twitch partner has entered the villa.
Me, guys. We're all Twitch partner now. We're all Twitch partner now. Min's Meadow with the check mark.
It's about damn time, Twitch.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Peyton's always like, oh, I'm verified on there. You know, I feel cool like that too. Because, like, I don't know, it's cool.
It's much harder on YouTube. And I was like, well, I'm never going to get it on YouTube. And so I was like, when I finally got Twitch partner, I was like, I feel the power of a check mark. I was like, ooh.
It's
Remember?
kind of, like, intimidating, though, when, like, I went into, like, my friend's chat, and they're like, Min, you have the check mark! And I'm like,
They're
oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I forgot that just shows up now.
That's awesome,
it's cool.
though.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited about it. But, yeah. I'm in.
All right, and we got a great show today. We are talking about 2 cozy games. One got a huge update, and one is finally in 1.0. We're going to be talking all about that. We have some news, including a new presentation that's coming out later this month. We're going to be talking about that a little bit later. We have a Patreon poll. 4 new cozy games have just been announced, and some emails, including a voice email.
I'm so excited.
So that'll be later on. If you would like to support the show, you can over on patreon.com/slowburncast. For as little as $5 a month, you can access all of the paid extra content, amazing stuff. We have the unedited version of the podcast. We literally rambled for like 20 minutes before this talking about Halloween and all that garbage. Good garbage. And then, yeah, you can listen to our after show. We have multiplayer videos up there, or you can join Patreon for free and vote on the weekly polls and participate in the discussions, including a discussion over on our Discord about the game of the month. They have picked Go-Go Town as their side quest of the month. It is basically a video game book club, and interested what they're saying about Go-Go Town. A lot of games out. A lot of...
I know. I feel like it kind of is getting buried right now.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they picked that one.
Yeah.
That's a good one. All right, but I'll hand it off to Peyton, our interviewer of the day.
Oh, that's me. Yeah. You ever just like have 2 massive cozy games come out and you just play neither of them? Well, that's me today. And so because of that, I'm going to ask you guys some questions about what happened. So are we just going to go one by one? Like, I feel like we need to have like a battle almost. Like maybe we were joking that we should do a debate. I want you to sell me on like, should I be playing... Hi, I'm Payton'sCorner, and I don't really play a lot of games these days because I have a full-time job and now a part-time job and a full-time chronic illness, and I don't really have that much time. So I only have time for one of these games. I'd like you to convince me why I should play Fields of Mystery 1.0 or the Pokopia DLC the name of it I totally know. Is it called Bubbly Basin or is
Bubbly
that
Basin, yeah, that's wave 1.
So I already got a
Okay.
1-up. She don't even know what yours says, Pat.
Oh, okay.
Maybe
All
we'll
right,
do
no,
that after we get
Pat's
into
like,
the
"No,
actual.
Let's get our
no."
overview. Okay, so let's hear about all things Fields of Mystria. Min, our Fields of Mystria expert, please tell us all about 1.0, your experience playing it, and what's really in there that's different and new if you've never played or if you're like me and you haven't played in a while.
Yeah, so this 1.0 update for Fields of Mystria is similar to the other major updates they've pushed out, except for, it's the end game content. It's kind of like tying everything in a bow. So for me, I haven't started a new save file yet, so I could experience the new stuff because a lot of it was like, the way that they have been doing updates, like we've said a million times, it has been in like consecutive pieces where it's like, okay, here's the first year, here's like the second kind of thing. So they added just a lot of fun little things. They added new skill perks, for farming and, all the different things like that, which unlocked like some new decorations, some new toys for the animals. They have the museum is able to be completable. And you do unlock some special things at the very end of that, which is cool. You can actually go into the museum rooms now, finally.
Oh,
You can have a
cute.
chicken mount to ride, but it is unlockable in once you have like all the chicken tiers and colors, which is really interesting because like I
Oh,
was
that's
like, why
cool.
don't I have it? And I don't think the other ones were unlocked like that.
No, you had to like for your other like mountable animals, you had to have a certain amount of hearts with them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
There
riding chickens. Cool.
2 new town repair quests, one for the vendors, the new vendors that come to town. So 2 new characters with
Oh, nice.
really cool stands that I love. One is a fortune teller, and they don't actually sell anything to you. They're actually more similar to what's the one cooking guy, Talif Pharaoh. I don't know how to say
Oh,
it,
I don't know his name.
but it's like you get this like mission board and you basically can go into the mines and slay monsters. So it kind of gives more to do and more reasons to go to the mines in order, if
That's
you're already
cool.
done with that, it gives more incentive to go there. And then Zorel is the music vendor and she now sells a crystal resonator and little music things, and she sells like the different characters' musics, but also a bunch of new music was added to the game. New songs in general, like so. The longer you play Fields of Mystria now, unrelated to Zorel, your music in the game will have extended versions. So there's new music for
Ooh.
each season, a new winter song, which I loved. I just think it's so fun to hear something new after playing so long. But new players probably won't realize those songs are new, but it's cool because you
Yeah.
kind of do get it. I think it does get longer the more you play. I'm trying to think of everything off the top of my head. You can now customize the outside of your home. There are so many different cute ones. I hope they add even more. But I have the Victorian pink house.
Okay,
On
go
brand.
off.
Yeah, which I love. I love it. Everyone was like, "Is that a mod?" And I'm like, "No, it's
Like
literally
it's
the game."
real. It's in the game.
It's so cool. Yeah, they have. Oh, you can complete the entire town rank. Like you can upgrade it all the way. I'm at 99, so I don't know what happens.
Oh, wow.
I think that the parents will come back because that's what the 1.0 trailer like showed, but I don't know. So
Mm.
don't tell me it, but I'm excited. Um, I'm really excited. And yeah, I'm really close to finishing like the museum and finishing my town rank. I got married. How did I forget to say this? And had a baby in the game.
Oh,
Those are both
no
new
big
features,
deal.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Take us through that. What was the wedding like? What was the romance like? I mean, because as far as I've gotten
Okay.
in Fields of Mystria, the cutscenes have been very platonic.
Oh my gosh, it is so cool. Once you get to 10 hearts, Elsie will come the next day and be like, with a romanceable. And she'll say, hey, heard you got to 10 hearts. Now you can. Here's the crafting recipe for an engagement ring. Oh my gosh. Some of these crafting things are so endgame that it's like, oh, I gotta make a dragon forged core. Which is like kind of, yeah, collect items. So luckily I had only missed one item from that. So I was able to craft that really quickly. But I found out afterwards that you can actually go to all of the romanceables that you are romancing, or if you want to romance everyone, you might have an incentive to do so at this point, because you can propose, get a special item, and then say, you know what? I don't actually want to propose to you, but I got the special item, so peace out.
There you go, Payton.
That's what I would be doing.
Yeah, I'm going to do that next time.
What's the special items they give you, or is that a spoiler?
Well, I only know the one for Caldaris, which
is it a cosmetic
It is a cosmetic item, and it gives you, spoiler, it gives you essence every day, once a day, which is cool.
Ooh, okay.
Which is the purple currency. Well, yeah, which is really cool. So I wonder what the other gifts are, but I don't know. And I don't know what all the weddings are like with the other characters. But once I did propose, you have 2 outs to be like, never mind, which is nice because you might accidentally hand it to them. You know what I mean? So I think that's a good call. And then once you give them the engagement ring, you have the 10 heart cutscene. That's how you get it. And then immediately after you're like, yes, I want this, you get to pick your wedding date. You have 10 days to choose from. And 3 days before your wedding, depending on when you have it, you need to talk to them at least 3 different days, because you get to choose your wedding details together.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So you get to choose your wedding flowers the one day. You get to choose your wedding meal. You get to choose your wedding cake. And I think there are some different options.
That's cute.
Depending on the characters' favorite flavors are. So it's really cute.
Wait, that's so cute.
And you do see it at the reception, too. Like you see those flavors and stuff.
Oh my god. My boy Island likes the strawberry cake.
I know. I'm like, maybe he's my next.
He might be.
He might be my next. I want that cake. And so that was really cool. And then, you know how in Coral Island you could show up to your wedding in the wrong outfit and everyone's like, oh my god. Well, they made it so that does not happen to you, because it's part of like on the day of your wedding, Elsie and gosh, I'm blanking on people's names right now, but they come over to your house, they bring you to get ready in this little cute in the inn, and you have like this little room that you're getting ready in, and they help you pick out your wedding dress, and you unlock the wedding outfits. You don't have to do a dress, but a suit and all these different cosmetics, and then you choose it, and then you're all ready to go, and it's so cool. And all the characters have special outfits too.
Is it
Who's anyone
portraits too? Like wedding portraits?
Yeah. And you get the wedding card picture, and you can put it on your wall.
Was anyone looking fine at the wedding and you were like, wait.
Well, I couldn't quite see them, but like when you marry the certain character, they all have a special outfit.
Oh, okay. So like Caldaris showed up like looking hot.
Yeah.
What was he wearing?
He had like rose petals or something.
The creepy 3 a.m. text.
And he looked so cute and cool. And you know what?
He's a dragon. I can't picture it, you know?
The one thing I was hoping for, though, is that you could choose who was, like, standing next to you at the wedding. Because 2 of my exes were in there.
Oh.
Yeah, but it was okay. Oh, also, you don't have to break up if you don't want to. Like, you can continue dating, but it's really tricky because... And some people hate that. They're like, I don't want to do that. But it's, like, for the people who don't want to, or you're not done with the 10 hearts, like, whatever, you can actually, once you have 10 hearts with someone, you get a new setting under accessibility that says you can turn off the breakup letters if you don't want to get the letters, but you still want to break up, but you don't want to see that happen. It will just default to best friend. You can also turn off breakups
No,
entirely.
you gotta see that breakup
No, you gotta
letter.
get that breakup letter.
I know.
I'm like, wait, I
kept it
want
on.
to see it.
I didn't know about these. Well, I did actually know in this because I read this patch notes, but I didn't know that you could keep dating them at first. Like, that confused me a little bit, just the way it was worded. But there is a setting that, like, oh, if I want to just keep dating them, I can. But you can only marry
Cool.
one. But some people
Boo.
really get mad about that.
Yeah, let me marry all of them.
So the baby part.
Tell us.
Wasn't that baby making minigame crazy?
No.
I like messing with Payton because she's so out of the loop. All right, talk to us about the baby. Stork comes.
That would be crazy.
What happens here?
Do you woohoo? Do we see it?
The bird said he's not a stork. I called him one. He said, I'm not a stork.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
The great bird comes in the night.
Oh, that
You'll get a
actually
cut-
happens.
You'll get a cutscene, like, I think 2 weeks after. And then the cool thing is you can choose if you want your character. I think it depends on what pronouns and stuff you chose. And if you marry, like, a female character, then a femme character, then they can be carrying the baby. I didn't see that, though, but anyway, I got the option to carry it or have the baby, like, dropped off by the bird that day.
Oh,
And
I
then-
like that.
Yeah, and then-
that's good.
Then your calendar will show your due date. Somebody showed me that, and I'm like, oh, that's great, because I kept being like, when is it? It's tomorrow. And they're like, no, it's not. And I think
So
that's
you could
about 2
choose
weeks
to be
after.
pregnant, or a bird could come.
Or the bird. You'll have a cutscene with the bird again, being like, your baby's here.
Oh.
But yeah,
Oh, I like that.
I chose to be the carrier, and I went, and I was like at Valence, and they were like, the baby's coming, the baby's coming. And it was fun. And then you get to see what that baby looks
we have
like with
different
that
ideas of
romanceable-
fun.
Well,
Did it
I
have
mean,
like
I'm
a
playing my
dragon
game.
head and like a human body, or?
I mean, I don't want to spoil for everyone, but
Oh.
yes, it's a dragon baby, and they keep leading up to being like, it's a dragon baby, so it's half human, half dragon.
Oh my god!
But it looks like Cal. It has like little horns, and
that's cute.
I know, I love it. So fun.
Cute.
So that's like a big like addition, because I'm someone who like I'm so out of the loop on Fields of Mystery, but it like tied up the ends of the game, so it's no longer, you know, it's like a complete game. This is 1.0.
Yeah, like there's a main story that you can complete with repairing the town, upping your town rank, the mines that they have been completed, but I think there's like some more stuff to come that I haven't seen. Because there was this part of the game and somebody kept being like, what's in that one room? And I won't say much about it just because. And I went in there and it said something will happen with this soon or later. And I'm just thinking, what do I need to do to get that? So anyway, I'm being cryptic. I'll tell you guys later.
Mm-mm.
But I don't know. I'm really
So
curious
does it feel
if I'm at
significant?
endgame, or if like it does, because it takes time to do the 2 new repair quests, and then it takes a while to get them up to 10 hearts. If you were at 8 hearts, like I felt like it was a bit difficult.
Yeah.
Do you
Like
think?
it took a while.
Do you think there's like longevity to it, where it's like you can keep playing the same farm, or is it gonna be like? Because I feel like with Stardew, people will be like, "Here's my year 5 farm." Like, do you think we'll have like Fields of Mystery year 5 farms, or is this gonna be a game that like after a while you just want to start over?
I think you will have year 5 farms, but I do think at some point, like where I'm at, I'm year 9, but that's not really gonna be applicable to somebody who just started and played,
Year 9
because
is crazy.
like I played through early access, so there were days where I'm just decorating and wasting days,
Yeah.
and there are times when, like, you know what I mean, like
Yeah.
over all the course of those updates, just waiting for things. So I'm gonna finish the museum. I'm gonna finish the town rank, see what happens. I'm gonna probably try to get hearts up with people and just see what else there is, like end game. But I know that the game, like they're going to continue to update this game, so they might even add more and more end game stuff. I do know that from what I've heard, your baby does not grow up or change, but you do get an achievement after a year of your baby, like your baby's first birthday.
Aw.
So that made me think, oh, maybe there's more that's happening after that year, but I don't know.
After you get married, does the person you marry stay at your place, or are they like in wherever they existed before?
They move in and you get 3 of their furniture items
Oh, cute.
to move in the house, which is cool. And some people are like, oh, I want to marry all of them then so I can get all of, but they're not divorced, so you can't do that. You can only get their special item. You know?
Give us divorce, Fields of
But it
Mysteria.
also
What the
makes
hell?
sense. Like they're moving in their furniture. If you divorce, aren't they going to take it out anyway? But I don't know.
No, it's mine now. I own it. I get half of it.
Yeah, I thought they had some really cute things. I do wish that, and I hope maybe in future updates, maybe there is new like marriage dialogue and stuff. But I wish that maybe they like helped around on your farm or something.
Yeah, a little more purpose.
They do still leave and go into town and all, but yeah, I just wish there was a little more.
Any like bugginess, or because I know that they changed engines. Oh, there is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. I was like,
But
how?
you know what? I keep forgetting about it because I figured out like setting changes to make it not do that for me, which was playing in windowed mode. But they have patched it like 2 or 3 times since, so it should be hopefully patched. But if you're still getting lag, make sure you play in windowed mode. I don't know why the other modes are messing up. Steam Deck seems to have been fine. There were these bugs where you like get stuck in the corner of the mines or like your crops and you have to go into the menu and then just move to a free location, and I had to do that, and I never had that bug before ever where I would just get stuck and I couldn't move. Yeah, there was a lot of things they had to patch, which was pretty nerve-wracking. When the game first went live, there was an error. Like some people could get in, I could not get in, and I was like, panicking.
No! Were you
I'm,
live? Were you live before it would drop? Oh, okay, that's
and
funny.
I was like, great, this is what's gonna happen. But everyone in chat was like, me too, I can't get in. And then we figured that out and got in. But yeah, they definitely had some struggles with that stuff. But I would say at least it's fixable.
Do you see like in your opinion now, after having played the 1.0 so far, like obviously we're not game developers, but like how long do you think it'll take for them to put it on like Switch 2?
I'm hoping they can polish it up, and maybe in the next few months, maybe if soon enough. But I think hopefully by the end of this year, if not beginning of next year. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say. Also, they had 1 million total sales.
Wow.
That's think crazy. Including early access.
How many
which
people
is great.
are playing Fields of Mysteria?
I just had that same thought. I was like, oh, I like slowly started reaching for my phone.
If Fields of Mysteria came out later this year, I would pick that over Witchbrook. Easy. For me, it'd be easy.
Yeah.
I think a lot of other people would do that too.
Well, you know what to expect with it, but yeah.
How many people do you think are playing Fields of Mysteria? It's Monday afternoon. It's noon. It's only on Steam. This is the only place they could be playing it.
4,000.
I think 10K.
More than that.
20K
then.
26,067 on a Monday afternoon.
What's the peak? What's their peak players? Because my guess was 30K, and I think it's over that now. And I was like, oh my god, yay!
I would guess like high 30s.
Let's see.
Like all-time peak.
The chart is loading. I don't know.
We'll keep you updated.
It thinks I'm a robot now, so It's going really well. It's going really well.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
lot though. That especially for right now. Okay.
It
The
is.
39,233 is the all-time peak,
Damn.
which was 20 hours ago.
Oh
That's
my
great.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is huge.
Wow, almost 40K.
Number
awesome.
54 in top sellers right now for Steam.
That's amazing.
Because it was
I'm
also
so
on
glad.
sale too, right? It had like a little sale.
Yeah, it did. It does.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I
So-
covered most things.
Did it live up to expectations? Is there anything that you were disappointed about? Is there anything that surprised you? Or was everything kind of like as expected?
It felt pretty as expected, but I felt like everything was surprising me because I'm pretty easy to please with this game, and I was just really excited about all the new stuff, seeing how it worked, seeing new cutscenes, seeing new things to do, and working on them. I was definitely disappointed about like the lagginess, the bugs. Although I feel like, yeah, that's to be expected. It's not something that we really had with other major updates, and that was, I think, a big flaw of them doing this game engine swap only a month before. And maybe, I don't think it should have been delayed. Like, I wouldn't have wanted that, but I think they could have to patch it up even more. But
Yeah.
They may
'Cause
have
I
wanted
even-
these bugs, as crazy as that sounds. Like if you're
like,
in a
just
new
to get
engine,
people.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I even play tested for them and helped with some of this lagging and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know how much it helped.
And that's why
I'm
you don't
sure it
release
helped.
it day and date, people. Because if that
Yeah.
would, if that was people's first impression of Fields of Mystery on console, it would have been bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Wow. Okay.
I
well,
love it.
I'm so glad that it ended up like. Do you see like yourself continuing to play for a long time? Like feels like there's still a lot going on.
I do. Well, I mean, I'm gonna start a new save because I want to see it from
beginning.
beginning, and I want to see like when certain features come in because there were some features that they added over time, like the apiaries, the terrariums, the seed maker, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I actually don't know when that pops into the game, so I want to see like what kind of strategies I could use, like I don't know,
Yeah.
with new stuff. But yeah.
Pat, do you think you're going to wait to play it until a hypothetical console release, or
It's getting harder to wait, but I will say, like, my thing is, if it
Pat.
does come out on Switch 2, I'm gonna start I
Pat.
have to start a new save.
Can you just at least one stream just play it?
do
I
this?
do
for
have a
Min?
stream on my channel of it.
Do
Like,
okay, but that
what,
doesn't count.
Of the new? Of the new?
Of the new? No, it was early access.
Come on, Pat.
We shall
Don't
see.
restart. Just do from where you were,
Yeah, but I
and then when it comes out, restart. No.
I like restarting.
Okay. We'll do restart. On
You should do this for Min.
Yeah.
Be a good
For-
friend.
For us, for the podcast, too.
And then you can play
Yeah.
Procopia.
Yeah,
I
you
would
guys play
do that for you.
play
Absolutely.
each other's games.
I'm just teasing you, Pat.
I'm not. I'm serious.
Okay.
Lock in and play each other's game, and like good friends do.
So is this the part where me and Min talk to Peyton to play both of these
No.
games too? Or? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. I will. Oh my god, I will. I will
Okay.
play both of the games. Okay, well, speaking of, all right, Patrick, I saw you streaming it like a crazy time. Did you get this a day early, or what happened?
No, so
He's
I
Australian.
did get
He's
the
Australian, eh?
I have the Australian Pocopia like copy. I bought it from the Australian eShop. So I was able to play it a day early when it came out, like when this game first came out. So I was like, I'll be a little sneaky. I'll buy the DLC from the Australian eShop. And that wasn't the case. I couldn't play it early. So
Oh.
They caught you.
it was just like a global release, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was able to play it the night before. I think it was 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. or something like that. And yeah, what they didn't tell us is this is the 2.0 version of Pokopia. So, like, Animal
All right,
Crossing
break this down.
Like, Animal Crossing had 2.0. That was a big deal. Pokopia has 2.0. And they actually added in a lot of features that aren't just the DLC. So,
Oh.
what is one of your biggest complaints about Pokopia? Or the complaint you hear a lot of?
Storage.
Storage. So they did make a fix to the storage. It's not perfect, but it's a good solution. So
What is it?
they introduced this thing called a portal pod.
Okay.
Okay.
Not what you go to the bathroom in. It's called a portal
Oh.
pod.
Not a portal potty.
Right.
And so it's this chest that has 80 spots in it. 80. And you can have multiple of these chests. And basically, if you put items in these chests and you have another portal pod in another world or whatever, you can access the same inventory.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So what I'm using it for is to put materials in. So I can basically craft anywhere. Like before, I had a crafting station in Withered Wastelands, and anytime I wanted to craft something, I would have to go all the way back to Withered Wastelands, sit through that loading screen, come all the way back. So now these portal pods, it's like 80 universal storage slots.
Okay.
You can
Is
put-
that enough?
It's fine. For what
Okay.
I'm using it for, it's fine because I'm just using it for crafting.
Than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can put paint in there. You can put anything in there. So that's kind of something they did. That's a big improvement. Also little things too, like, the Graveler form where you can like roll and like knock out stuff. You can now like inhale objects as Graveler. You can... Yeah, I think there's another function with Graveler. I don't know.
Do stuff.
But the big thing is diving. So diving is brand new. Anyone can do it. You don't have to have the paid DLC to do it. But yeah, you basically, as soon as you go underwater, air bubble forms around your head and you can breathe underwater, place things
So there's
underwater.
no story to why all of a sudden you have an air bubble on your head?
There is. So you're hanging out with Manaphy, and Manaphy wants you to like rebuild this town. And the town is underwater, so that's your way of diving underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can dive underwater. There's also a power that you get later for the Lapras power. So like the swimming power. You can dive with Lapras, and you can also you can like make whirlpools with Lapras now to like break
Oh.
logs.
Able to tell what was in the free part and what wasn't?
I mean, the free part was basically the new world. So anything in that world was all new. But, like, there was quite a bit of quality of life things. Like, there's like, pages of patch notes. Ranging from, like, big things like the portal pod. They added, like, a safe item where you can, like, put your items in this safe. And then you can even, like, come up with a combination code. So if, like, people are over on your island, they can't get into it unless they know the combo.
That's cute. I like that.
So there's a bunch of little things like that. There's a lot of bug fixes. They added in like more portable electricity things. So you can like run electricity better. They upped the amount of items that you can put in your worlds. Like they doubled the amount of like generators you can do or something like that. So a bunch of that stuff. So even if you don't have the paid DLC, there's a reason to go back. Like there's quality of life now. Diving is super fun. I don't know if this is 100% true, but people were saying that they have added in caves and other things underwater in the other areas to explore. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's cool if they did.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you have to myth bust that for us and come back and report.
Yeah, I'm going to have to dive everywhere and see if there's new caves or whatever.
So why do I have to spend $30 for the DLC?
35 for 3 waves. Peyton.
Yeah, of course. But I don't know what the other
Peyton.
waves are gonna be. So why am I spending $35 now?
Second wave is just outfits, right?
Second wave is just outfits for now. I mean, they said they kind of alluded to more, but they haven't really talked about it. I'm really impressed though with this DLC. So like Bubbly Basin, it's this underwater world. And we already know how big these worlds are in Pokopia. These worlds are giant. Like, these worlds are bigger than all of New Horizons world. Like, it's crazy. And there's a bunch of caves, and there's like, so there's an above water section, which I did not know. The trailer didn't really show that. So there's an above water section with like a bunch of little islands you can go to. There's an underwater section, and then there's a deep underwater dark section. So there's like 3 levels of this map. But it's the main quest is to raise the environment level of this underwater area. So it's kind of similar to the other worlds. I've played so far for 10 hours and I've technically beat the story, but like the story is basically like, not spoiling anything, but you're raising the environment level to level 5, I believe is the story. And then anything after that is like extra and stuff. But this update added in 300 items, new hairstyles, new outfits, new music, 50 new Pokemon.
50?
50.
Oh, okay.
That's huge. And one of those is a legendary, so that's cool. The main thing, which we were all kind of speculating about, they've continued to add in lore in the game. So there's journal entries and little things that you can read about. And they actually like continue the story of the game. So that's kind of cool.
That's
I
cool.
love that.
Yeah. So that was cool. It's just a really nice update. Like there's a lot to do here. I don't think it's going to be like hundreds and hundreds of hours unless you're like redecorating the whole area. If you're into decorating and finding all of the habitats of all the new 50 Pokemon, you could easily put 30, 40 hours into this. But
oh, okay.
yeah, I just think it's a great start. Like this alone, I would be comfortable paying $20 for.
Yeah. And you said there's a lot of new items to decorate with?
Yeah, so I count it because you can count sort of like there's like an in-game glossary of like all the items. I counted like 300 items, like 200 plus items. And if you're using
That's
Animal
great.
Crossing logic, you can customize all these with different colors. So technically, Animal Crossing logic, there's like 1,500 items.
So can you use those items all over the place or just in that area?
Yeah, you can use them anywhere.
That's great then.
Yep. There's all...
What is...
So can underwater, like the animals or the Pokemon
The
that are
animals?
underwater that you're unlocking, are they only able to be down there? Or can you take them to your other towns?
I think you can take them... I'm pretty sure you can take them to the other towns. But they're all like sea creatures, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I know Magikarp was like just flopping around on land.
So I actually took Magikarp from my other town, brought him there, and now he's swimming and having a blast.
Aww,
He's happy.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
So I've brought a couple water Pokemon over, and they're all chilling. It's just, like, the music is so great. It's such a chill update, and like there's some really cool things that I don't think people have even experimented with yet. Like there's those buoyancy blocks or whatever, where you can like build things that are floating in the water. There's like glowing objects and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with the number of items there are. Like there's different doors and stuff, and it's not like all aquatic themed. So like you can use these items in a lot of different builds and stuff like that.
All right. Okay. What is the like general reaction been to this? Are people really into it? Are people like, I'm not buying the DLC because the free update has enough?
No, I think the general, from what I've seen, people are like, oh my god, yeah, this is so worth it. 35? That's it? Like,
here's my credit card.
Yeah. I will say, though, that, like, this is such a strong wave. And then we're kind of, like, sandwiched in between. Wave 2, we don't know everything yet, but, like, Wave 2 is looking to be kind of weak. So it's like, Pokopia's back. And then, like, it kind of, we end the year with, like, kind of a downer, I would say. And then 2027, I'm assuming that Wave 3 is going to be this scale. 50 new Pokemon, 300 items, like, maybe some new powers. But we just don't know enough about Wave 2. But I would say already, you're looking at, like, a $20 value in my eyes. I would pay 20 for this.
For
But it's
this
been positive.
section of the 3-section update.
Yeah.
That's pretty good then. Well, I mean, keeping in mind that you paid how much for the base game?
See, this is where it gets dicey because then you add it up. So it's like a $70 game.
Yeah.
$35 DLC. This is over $100 game. But I will say that like whenever I do stream this, there's some hardcore players that like will talk in my chat and stuff. And they have 400 plus hours, 600 plus hours. And like, that's crazy.
Well, they're the decorators of the game. Like the
Yeah.
Minecrafters almost.
Yeah.
People.
Because you also have to think that there are people who probably bought the $500 console just for this game that they spent $100 on now.
Yeah. Oh, there's
if it's worth it.
Yeah, there's 2 new crops that were added. Watermelons and sea grapes.
Ooh.
And there's a new cooking thing. So, like, you can now make smoothies in the game now.
Ooh.
So
You make strawberry shake? No.
I love smoothies.
Well, it's blueberry what are those blueberry strawberry things are?
Yeah, there's a bunch of different there's a bunch of different shakes that you can make, and basically that powers up Lapras so that you can use the whirlpool item. But
Cool.
dude, like I don't like comparing. Actually I do. Our listeners don't like comparing. But dude, if you compare this to whatever Animal Crossing considered to be a 3.0 update, this blows it out of the water, dude. Like 300 new. I think 3.0 added like 20 items, by the way. Or like
3.0.
3.0.
Not 2.0.
No, 2.0 it's a closer
2.0
comparison.
was like the craziest thing ever.
But
3.0 was what we talked about on the podcast for like 1 month. People got mad at us when we were like, it's going to come and go.
yeah.
And then it did.
So
So
Pokopia has islands. They have cloud islands that people set up, and they're basically like treasure islands. So like you can go to these islands and take a picture of things and then 3D print it on your own island. I don't know. I'm assuming that you can just go to these and get the new items, and
probably.
you can just get the new items, but you're not going to be able to access that new town, which you're going to want to because that's how you get the new Pokemon and all that.
Yeah. Who is the best of the new Pokemon?
Mm.
And I don't know what they look like, so I'm going to look them up.
There's a lot of Gen 3 Pokemon, which is my favorite gen. Corphish is cute. Poplio is actually a starter that I never really liked, but he's super cute in this. He's like this little blue seal thing.
With the little nose.
Oh, he's so cute.
Yeah. Poplio's
He's a little
cute.
baby.
That one looks like it would be Peyton's like favorite.
I think that one is my favorite because he looks like a
I
little
knew it.
clean.
Yeah, because he has little like
And
I think
Manaphy
it's
is cute.
playing on the fact that they
So
play with little balls in their nose.
Yeah.
I love that.
All right,
Okay.
I have a
They
question.
did a good job.
What do you think Part 3's new town theme might be? Like guesses, because like if you're looking at the thing where they show the expansion pass, Part 1 is blue, Part 2 is pink with the new accessories and has like sprinkles in the background. Part 3 is green and has like balloons. So it's like, oh, is it gonna be like green, or they just don't want you to have any clue, so they're just putting balloons and stuff. Like,
I think it's a
really don't know.
placeholder. I think it is a
so
placeholder.
too.
The one region that makes sense and is like not represented at all would be an ice area. There's like
Yeah.
no ice Pokemon
True.
in the game. There might be a few. I don't know. But that is an area that a lot of people think it's going to be. You know me, though. Like, I personally think that this is going to be a spring update. And to give us an ice area, that'd be kind of weird. But, like, I'd be with it. Why not?
Oh, so you're cool with that? Gotcha.
Why
No,
not?
he's not.
But
But
some of
not
the
It
areas...
hurts him inside.
He's not.
some
He's
of the
like, oh my
areas-
god.
He's accepting of it, but he's not okay with it.
I think an ice area would be cool just because it would be so different from everything. Maybe like a desert biome. Maybe
Min's like, absolutely not. Is there
I
a
don't know.
volcanic area already in the game?
kind of.
There
Kind
is
of
a
like a fire.
volcanic, like, little zone, but it's not like a complete area. Yeah, I guess you would say that Rocky Ridges would be the
Yeah.
volcano. But
Okay. So is your opinion for people to buy this expansion pass now or to wait?
I mean, I think you should buy it. Like, I will say though, like, I did mention this on on one of my streams, and I got kind of like both sides of people agreeing and not agreeing. I think that it is very anti-consumer what they're doing with the DLC waves. Like, give us $35. Here's a third of what it's going to be, and the other 2 waves, just trust us. You know?
Yeah.
And, like, I heard a lot of people saying, like, oh, Pat, well, you don't have to buy it now. You could wait and see the whole package. But they know what they're doing. Like, it's hype to buy. Like, you don't want to wait for this stuff. Everyone's playing it. Everyone's posting about it. You're not realistically going to wait. So I wish that they would give us at least more details of what it's going to be. Like, I think we should at least know the name of the third area and the theming, you know?
Yeah. I agree. Like, they don't need to give us the full description, but I feel like maybe a couple bullet points, like you said, like the name, and then maybe like we'll add a new area, we'll add cosmetics.
Slippery slope coming in the third wave.
Oh, that would be cute.
That would be really cute. Wait, someone at Nintendo is like, write that down, write that down.
Write that down. Oh my god.
As if they haven't started it.
But I think
Do you
currently
feel
what is
like?
what's that?
Go ahead.
Oh,
There
I
you
was
go.
going to say, like, currently what is in there, like, I'm giving it a $20 valuation, which is, I mean, that's almost 2/3 of the price. So, like, even if Wave 2 sucks, Wave 3 is going to be on the scale of Wave 1. In my opinion, I think it's going to be the same kind of thing. New worlds, new Pokemon.
Have they said that, though?
They said there's going to be a new world introduced.
Okay.
So, what were you going to say, man?
What were you going to say? Jinx!
I guess I was just trying to ask because I feel like we're in 2 separate worlds where I've been in Fields of Mystery Land and you've been in Pokopia Land. So like I haven't really been paying attention to like the Pokopia hype. So I haven't been seeing it as much. Do you feel like the hype is level with both games or do we think it's different? Because we can't check Switch DB to see.
No, but we could see. We can do our backup. I could tell you. We could guess how many people do you think are watching on Twitch right now. It's not the best indication, but it's an indication.
Especially because YouTube is a bigger. I feel like Nintendo.
I mean, people were talking about Fields of Mystery in my stream while I was, like, on launch day of Bubbly Basin.
Yeah,
like,
also should. You know, you think I'm definitely gonna play this, the Bubbly Basin.
You would love it. I think you would love it.
Okay, wait.
And I think I should make Fields of Mystery area or something because why not?
Out of the 2 games, which game do you think has more viewers on Twitch right now?
Fields of Mystery.
That's so tough. Because it usually, like, one giant creator will sway it.
Yeah.
Probably Pokopia.
I think, though, that from personal experience, it's much easier to be entertaining and, like, working on things in a game like Fields of Mystery than in Pokopia. I think it's a little harder for me personally to be like, oh, I'm decorating now when you're out of the story part. And if you said it's only like 10 hours, people did 2 streams, they did 10 hours, so they might be moving on to other games. I don't know.
Well, one of the games has 7,000, one has 2,000.
Probably Fields of Mysteria is more. Yeah.
It is. Fields of Mystery has 7,000. Pokopia has 2,000. But we don't have a metric.
So like not everyone bought that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
If
don't have
it
any
was,
way
like-
to see how many people are playing.
If it was like the first time Pokopia was released, I think it would be different. And because people don't all have Switch 2,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
and not everyone has the PCs either, but a lot
They're
more people
also,
do than years
like,
ago.
Not even close to the same game at all, so we're just comparing them because they both came out this week, but they absolutely have nothing to do with each other. So if you are trying to think which game is better, there is no correct answer because they are not even the same type of game.
Comparable, yeah.
Yep.
My question to both of you is, what happens after Wave 3? Because there's over 1,000 Pokemon like in the Pokemon world, not in Pokopia, but you know, let's just say they add in, they added in 50 with this. Let's say they added another 50 with Wave 3. Wave 2, they're probably going to add in, let's just even say 50 for Wave 2. Like, that could be a thing. That's only 150 added to, I think Pokopia had like 300 or 400. Do they do another expansion
What would
pass?
they call it?
I mean, I think they'll definitely do a free update for when Winds and Waves comes out, right?
Oh,
Wh-
true.
Where
And they're
where
still doing events, too.
Yeah, where I think they'll probably add the new starter Pokemon from that game into Pokopia. I feel like that would be good for them to, like from a marketing standpoint, like to be like, oh, all you own Pokopia already. Hey, look, the new starters that are in the brand new big game are gonna be coming into this, and so then you're like, ooh, maybe I should get the new game.
I agree with that. I think
So I think they'll probably do that. They're like, write that down, write that down.
Like, they're going to continue to give us, it seems like it's monthly events. And the events, I'm not going to glorify them. They take about an hour to do. But, like, it's cool. You get new Pokemon. You get 5 to 8 new items. Like, I think that will stay for a while. But I'm talking, like, big. Do you see a Wave 2 expansion pass, Min?
I do. But I don't know how they would.
Or whatever.
Yeah, like. Or they add part 4, 5, and 6 to this, but that's only $35. I think they would do a second one.
Yeah, they would
entirely.
have to do a second one.
Probably.
And maybe they do it differently. Maybe they do $15 just adding new areas from that point on. Kind of like Disney Dreamlight Valley mini like areas, you know what I mean? $15.
Because this isn't
Something like
Nintendo, so Nintendo, if this was their property, they'd probably slow it down because, hey, we have Animal Crossing coming up. We don't want them to compete. This is its own thing. This is Pokemon Company.
Do we know they have Animal Crossing coming up?
I will bet my life.
Do a prediction on that again because I can't remember.
I have been saying that there's probably like a 20% chance we see it in September. If they have a direct, it could be the one more thing. Not getting it this year, there's no way. 2027, I don't know.
You're losing hope.
Well, I mean, if they announce it, if they tease it for in September, in a month, then yes, it would be 2027. Well, a target date of 2027.
Roll back the earlier episodes from this year. I'm wondering what your percentage level was then.
It was probably
versus
low.
Now. I don't remember.
It was higher during.
I thought so too.
During the last direct. Not for that direct, but for September's.
It may have been higher. If we don't see it at all this year or hear about it at all this year, I think there's like a 70% chance we hear about it next year, which is huge. That's a huge percentage.
Yeah, because then it's not coming out till 2028.
Yeah, and that's 8 years in between games. And the new sales reports came out. New Horizons is over 50 million in sales. That is insane.
That is crazy.
Developers would dream to have those numbers. That's crazy. Only behind Mario Kart.
Yeah, you know what I want to see from Nintendo? I want to see more Mario Kart editions and updates. I want to see continuing to do stuff with Pokopia, which they are doing. I want to see Animal Crossing. I want to see a new Pikmin. I want to see maybe even something brand new again, even if it sucks. Like, I want to see them putting more into the Switch too. I want more exclusive stuff because as somebody who bought the Switch 2, I just don't feel like I'm using it as much as I want to, even though I got a lot of use out of Pokopia and stuff. Pokopia and Tomodachi Life as a cozy gamer have been like my 2 favorites on the console this year.
But one of those is a Switch 2 game. So it's like, we need heavy hitters. Splatoon Raiders was fantastic. I loved it. Star Fox was great, but people aren't lining up to buy those.
More games are doing just Switch 2, like Star Sand Island is going to be only Switch 2.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I know that sucks for people if it's not Switch 1, but I'm kind of hoping that it at least gives more value to the thing I've purchased. If
Oh,
some of the
Nintendo
newer
itself
games
is
coming
done with
can
Switch
be,
1.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
There you go.
there you have it. Fields of Mysteria 1.0. Pokopia Bubbly Basin DLC. We got some big updates to some of our faves here. You'll have to let us know. It's not a debate. It's not a debate.
No.
But everyone can let us know which is their favorite. I'm excited
Yes.
to play both things at some point. And
I know.
when I do, I'll tell you.
It was just a bummer that they were both on the same day for me because it's something I wanted to be prioritizing both, but it was like an easy pick for me just because Fields of Mystery is my favorite game. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, we have even more to get through today, including our Patreon poll. Don't worry, we didn't forget about it. We just carefully pushed her off to the side for now. But more to come when we get back. We now have an official Slow Burn Podcast Discord server where you can join and talk all things cozy gaming with our fellow Slow Burn listeners. You also will get first-hand news and announcements from us. And if you're one of our supporters over on Patreon, there are some exclusive channels just for you. We want you to join our community and you'll get the chance to talk to us and others. It's going to be super fun and cute, I promise. If you'd like to join, be sure to check out the show notes or check out our link tree.
we are back. And we have a lot of fun stuff to share in this segment. First of all, starting with Story of Seasons 30th and Rune Factory's 20th anniversary special live stream is coming on August 24th. So I'm hoping that we get some new announcements, see what they've been working on. This is a combined live stream happening August 24th. It's all in Japanese if you click on like the live stream link, but we're hoping it'll be captioned or uploaded in English at some point. So yeah, this is gonna be awesome, and it's coming up this month, so like that's a big deal. It'll be here before we know it. But yeah, they have basically an image here, which is all you can see is their thumbnail, and it has all the Rune Factory characters. I see Rune Factory 4, I see Azuma, I see the old and new characters from the Story of Seasons games. And what are we hoping for with this? I mean, are we hoping, because I know that there has been talk of the like multiplayer Story Seasons game, but I'm not really sure what's next for Rune Factory. I'm thinking probably a Rune Factory 6, not a Rune Factory spin-off like Azuma was.
Yeah.
So
How
what do you
long-
guys think?
How long do they usually take in between their games? Like, is it unrealistic for us to be like, yes, the next big game?
Well,
Because
it
they
might
both came
not
out last
be
year.
coming out now, but it might be just an announcement of a title, or
Right.
that's more of what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Especially since Grand Bazaar was a remake. Azuma, it is kind of surprising that Rune Factory is included in this, because Azuma was a pretty big project, but I could see maybe like literally just the title Rune Factory 6 and like 2028 or something. But
I feel like they already told us that one's in development, so we just need like a date maybe.
oh yeah, or a name or something
Mhm.
like. But yeah, they say that the broadcast will look back on the history of both the Story of Seasons and Rune Factory series, as well as announce the results of a character popularity poll and the winners of a memories contest, among other viewer participation initiatives. That can't be all, dude. You have like a 30th and a 20th of a pretty big, like those are pretty big series. There's got to be some game information. The only thing that we know for sure is in development is Story of Seasons has a multiplayer game in development, like a multiplayer only game, which honestly doesn't interest me a whole lot, but maybe they win me over and it's like an amazing...
He doesn't want to play with us.
No, he doesn't. It's actually crazy. But whatever.
Teasing.
It would be fun, but I know how...
I'm not big on that either. Like, I typically play single player.
I know how short-lived those games are. They're popular for a couple months, and then, like, what do you do after that?
Yeah, I just want, like, an original, not remake, new, modern Story of Seasons, because I liked Grand Bazaar. I liked it. Don't get me wrong. They were converting me. I was like, okay, it's a remake. Give me something new. Give me the pizzazz. But was Grand Bazaar not last year? That was last year.
Grand Bazaar, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think if we hear anything, we're only gonna hear about the multiplayer, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that
title.
I think it's too soon. Like, I might be cuckoo and crazy. I don't know how fast they usually are, but I feel like, you know, we had a really big Rune Factory game and a really big Story Seasons game last year. I don't know that we're going to see that much. Maybe it's just, dare I say, maybe it's just a celebration.
That would be so lame. Like,
why?
Because the fact that there's a watch page on YouTube. Like, they're actually hyping it up.
Yeah, but if they're doing things...
They do show something. Like, I vaguely remember them doing something like this before, and there was... Like, we didn't know what game it was yet, but we basically saw the glider that's in Grand Bazaar, remember?
Yep.
Right,
but everyone was like, what is that? And then it was in Grand Bazaar.
I think realistically, they're going to have all these, like, things where it's, like, popularity polls and stuff. They'll announce that. I think there's going to be a merch line that's announced. Anniversary stuff. And I think one of these games is going to have a major announcement, and then the other is going to have a remake. So, like, maybe Rune Factory Frontier gets remade, and then you have the announcement of a new Story of Seasons game, or vice versa, where it's like we get another Harvest Moon Story of Seasons remake and a new... Like, I think it's going to be one or the other.
Will you guys be disappointed if it's another Story of Seasons remake rather than an original?
Depends which game it is. Like, if it's one of the games people have been begging for, I think Magical Melody or Animal Parade, I'd be okay. But if it's... I'm a little nervous, actually, about a new title from them, because last time they did a new title, I didn't love it. I feel like they do better when they have a template to follow.
I would be excited.
I trust them a little more now, I think, because of how nice they did with Grand Bazaar, but it still makes me a little nervous.
I would be excited, but I would be a little disappointed at the same time. Like, because the last two games have been remakes. So it's like, give us something new. And also, now that I think about it, the last two games have been remakes. That gives, like, a majority of the team time for a big project.
Yeah.
Oh, so now you're like, wait a second. Actually, let me put my little conspiracy hat on.
24th, though, we'll be talking about it. Let's see, the 24th. Oh, damn.
What day of the week is that? Is it a Tuesday?
Oh.
What time is it on a Monday?
What is that time in our...
Let me look.
Maybe we flip-flop and we do a night show that night. Except every time we've done a night show, it's been...
Oh, it says 7 a.m.
Okay.
Oh, what?
So we'll know for that show.
Wait.
I'll be up at 7 a.m. watching it.
This does not affect the audience whatsoever, but it does affect... We're like, okay, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
We'll report on it.
Because otherwise, then we might miss it. Because if we had to wait for the next week will probably be our September Smasher Pass.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I think we teased this maybe an episode or two ago. It was maybe an after show thing. But Harvest Moon was teasing something. And 2 of their games are now going to be on mobile. And they're trash games. So, there you go.
Right. Right. Well, cool. Exciting.
Right. But yeah, so that is the Story of Seasons, Rune Factory. anniversary live stream on August 24th, 7 a.m. our time Eastern. But yeah, we'll let you know what we get out of that. I'm really curious what you guys think we're going to be getting. Let us know in the comments. And next up is, you waited for it, our Patreon poll. You guys were so patient. This
So
is where,
good.
they get to, share their comments. So I love this. And this one says, out of all the video games you play, what percentage would you say are considered cozy games or cozy gaming adjacent? And a bonus, what other games and franchises do you play that aren't considered cozy? So we've got a poll and then discussion. We have these options. 100% I only play cozy games. Oh, I 100% only play cozy games. Wait. Did you write? Oh, wait, I get it now. Okay.
So out of your library, what percentage
this
are cozy
confusing?
games?
It's
Yeah.
confusing me
Because of the
the
percentage.
poll.
Yes.
100% I only play cozy games. 50 to 80%. A big part of my library is cozy gaming related, but I play a few other genres. 25 to 50%, my library is pretty balanced. About half would be considered cozy. 0 to 25%. Cozy games don't make up a huge part of my gaming library. So for those who... Should I share the results now or should we go around?
Yeah, you can share them.
I'm not a pro at this.
There's too many
poll
percentages
doing.
going on right now.
I know. I'm like, my
I know.
brain.
So 16% play 100% cozy games. 64% play around 50 to 80% of cozy games. So that's our biggest number of the poll. 18% play, their library is about 25% to 50%. It's pretty balanced. And 3% say 0 to 25%. Cozy games don't make up a huge part of my gaming library. So what about you guys? I mean,
Which is interesting that they listen to us.
I know. We love that.
They're here for our personalities. That's it. Well,
Peyton, are you a 100% cozy gamer or a 0%?
yeah, no, 0%. No, they're all cozy. I would say I can't really think of any that aren't cozy that I'm currently playing, or have played in the last year.
Some people don't consider Cult of the Lamb cozy, but it's cozy adjacent, which was in this poll.
Yes. I think I would consider them cozy. Anything that I play. And
Meadow, the one where they're dying as they go through life.
Yeah, but they're little turnips. Yeah, but they're little turnips. I mean,
I remember when I played that, I was like,
why is Peyton like this?
I was just shocked because I don't know what I expected.
It's very morbid, because then when you die, it's like Meadow lived to age 27 and died with no friends, and it's like, okay. Anyway, yeah, I think I would call them all cozy and cozy adjacent that I play. I'm not even really into my cringy mobile games anymore. I would make a joke like, do we consider Car Match cozy? But I haven't been playing. I'm kind of over the... I don't know what happened. I was in my cringy mobile game era, and now it's just gone. Now I don't... There are no games on my...
these childish games.
There are no games on my phone. I don't have any games on my phone anymore. So yeah, I don't know. But I mean, not to say that I'm limited. I think if other stuff came out that I was interested in, I would play it. But for right now, it's all cozy-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm probably in the 25 to 50%, which seems low, but that's the description of it is like pretty balanced. Like I play a lot of games that I wouldn't consider, like I consider them cozy, but they're not.
Yeah.
Like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, those aren't cozy games.
Yeah, but you put cozy in the title, so I thought that
He's
makes
cozy.
it cozy.
It's Pat. He's cozy.
Pat
What
is
about-
so cozy.
What about like Moonlighter? That I would say is cozy adjacent, but it's like not really
Is it?
considered a cozy game, right?
Yeah,
Or is it not even in the
that one's probably
category?
divisive. I mean, there is like it's kind of like a game that's split in half. Like you have shop management, but it's mostly a dungeon crawler with a bunch of enemies. So I don't know. And I think this poll is interesting because like everyone has their own definition of that cozy.
Yeah.
But I do play like a lot of just shooting games and like sports games and like my embargo will be up by the time this is over, but I've been playing Oblivion on Switch 2, which is
What is
basically
that?
like Elder Scrolls, like Skyrim. It's the game that
Oh,
Oh.
your favorite game.
it's the game that
Yeah.
came before Skyrim. And it's good.
Oh.
Some performance
okay.
issues, but it's fun exploring a whole new world that like it's like Skyrim. So that's cool.
That's cool. Are you gonna stream it?
I'm gonna come out with a video tomorrow. The embargo's up tomorrow, and yeah, I'll put out a video that's like going over the performance and stuff. But
Whoa.
See.
it's 30 frames per second, which isn't. It's targeting 30. It does drop below that, but it's. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm towards the higher end of that. So like 25 to 50%. I'm probably towards the 50%.
Okay.
Okay. I am probably 0%. Just kidding.
No, like, why are you here?
I play Dark Souls and
Yeah, I play only FPS. No, I'm gotta be literally 100%. If
I thought you were
anything-
branching out.
If anything, I know, but I'm like looking at my library. I'm like, if anything, I'd be considered like 99%. I
Yeah.
played like South of Midnight, Mecha Chameleon. I mean, I don't branch out as that much. I have games I do want to branch out into, but I just don't prioritize them. I just always like to know what the cozy games are. I always like that. I just know kind of what to expect in a way. Some games have a little higher stress levels than others. Like, I never played Gemporium in the cozy mode. I liked the stress and, like, annoyance of the interest keep going up and, like, having to keep doing that. But that's a cozy game, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, at Halloween, I'll try different things. I've tried a horror game, but those are for, like, special event things. It's not, like, my typical choice of game. I love farming games, farming sims. I love Fields of Mystery, Coral Island, like Stardew, and I like Infinity Nikki, which has combat and things like that, but it's typically really easy to do.
yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I definitely in that 100% range, like Peyton.
I'm like, yeah, kinda. They're all cozy-ish.
Yeah. So let's read some comments here and see what people had to say. We also had that bonus question of what other games and franchises do you play that aren't considered cozy? So, speaking of Skyrim, Alita said, Skyrim.
Hey.
So much of Skyrim makes me feel cozy. Also, horror games like Killer Frequency and By Sweet Carol, which me and Peyton did play, that others might not consider cozy. I find spooky games to be especially cozy. Cozy means different things for different people, and to me, it sometimes means spelunking into the. I don't know how to say that one.
Try it.
That. Dwemer?
He's just Dwemer.
I
Yeah.
overthought it. Whatever ruins or outsmarting a serial killer.
Skyrim is cozy. I'll fight anyone.
Why don't you like stream it then?
I don't know if there would be much interest there. It's also a first-person game, so you might,
So?
min
I might-
all over your keyboard.
You might win.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I like this comment from Alyssa who said, you missed out a whole 20%, lol. I'd say I'm about 90% cozy and 10% puzzle,
Oh,
so I
I
picked
did.
50 to 80%. Yeah.
I mean, we did.
You did.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
You know
of
what I meant.
Yeah.
You can blame it on me. I can't do math. I didn't make this poll, but you can put it on me.
Okay.
Maggie says, I started off all cozy, but then went in the complete opposite direction and became a survival horror fan. I feel like I actually see that with cozy gamers, like, also
I
love
see it a
horror
lot.
games.
Yeah.
I also like RPGs and survival crafting, among other things. My library is pretty evenly split now. Favorite non-cozy games, Resident Evil, Metro series, Bioshock series, Expedition 33, The Last of Us, etc.
Some good games in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I like how Mindy literally broke down
I saw that.
their entire library. So out of all of their play hours, they had 523 hours was cozy, which made up 57.2%. Non-cozy games, 392 hours. That's good.
Yeah.
But, like, they also, okay, but they considered mixtape non-cozy. I would say that's cozy. Or at least cozy adjacent.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And-
because it got into this realm of people who don't know about cozy games and was super popular, and then people were like confused, like, what is this? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
What were you gonna say, Peyton?
I was gonna make a joke, but it wasn't funny, so never mind.
A lot of people also said they love JRPGs or started with JRPGs and RPGs. Safira said, I do play a lot of cozy games, but my main love is RPGs. I also have a very wide interest in different gaming genres like survival games, roguelites, monster catching games, tycoon games, puzzle games, and city builders. When you combine everything, cozy games are not more than 25% of my library.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of people say they play Persona, and that is always the game that is always recommended to me as my non-cozy game. Everyone's like, Peyton, if you ever play a non-cozy game, that's your game.
Yeah,
I've
it's like a
never played
life
it.
sim turn-based RPG.
Yeah, and I probably would love it.
I'm actually surprised more cozy gamers don't go into the RPG, JRPG kind of thing. Just because, like, turn-based RPGs, you have so much time to think. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, you're actually, like, you're not doing the combat. You're instructing the characters to attack. Like Moonstone Island. Like, you have a lot of time to pick your card. And so I could definitely see that. But yeah, there is a weird crossover with horror games. I see a lot of cozy gamers playing Death by Daylight, which you're literally running away from freaking...
You mean Dead by Daylight?
Dead by Daylight. What did I say? Death?
Death?
Dead by Daylight.
One of those.
Yeah. That game is really gory.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of people love that one. But yeah, thank you guys for your comments on that. Thanks for voting in the poll. Super interesting one this week. Lots of percentages in that. But we are actually going to move on. Last week we talked about the Wholesome Games celebration. We couldn't say too much about it because we weren't able to access the Steam page yet. But they did have 4 new cozy games announced, world premiere announcements. So we're just going to go over those 4. The first one being Mini Monuments. Mini Monuments is a calming diorama restoration game where you dig, clean, and rebuild handcrafted miniature ruins. Use tactile tools at your own pace and watch as each scene comes back to life piece by piece. So, what do we think about this one? First impressions. We're going to look at the trailers here.
Coming soon.
Yeah, coming soon. This is interesting because it's a diorama game, but you are restoring. So I guess that's more of the twist on it, is that you're kind of puzzle piecing it together, cleaning it. Yeah. World premiere announcement.
I like the idea of this game. I think it looks really cool. I think it looks like Tiny Glade, but puzzle and monuments. I'm torn here because normally I always say those cleaning games, I hate them. But it's not the cleaning of this one that I don't think I'll like. I think I'm too stupid for this game. Like watching them put together this like broken column, I'm like, I don't know that I could have. I don't know that I could like look at the broken pieces and been like,
Yeah, but are they
yeah.
Just
actually
snap
moving
together though.
I don't know if they're actually like moving the pieces. I think
Is
they're
it just cleaning it and then it assembles
it doesn't-
itself?
It doesn't say puzzle, I don't think.
I think it's. I
It
think
says
once
rebuild.
you clean every part of it, then it automatically does it. Or
Oh
else-
yeah, watch as each scene comes back to life piece by piece. Okay, then I guess I'm into it. I like it. Are they real pieces of art? Like I think if they're real pieces of art, I'm like really into it. I don't know if that's the case.
I don't know.
Regardless, I think it looks cool and it looks like relaxing. What do you guys think?
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Tiny Glade and Hosey
Mhm.
a little bit with the vibe. I think it's cool. I think it's something I might pick up, but I'm not like completely sold. But you, Pat?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I feel like it would be satisfying to play, but I don't see any replay value here. Like once you clean
Yeah.
everything and you make the scene, all right, let's go to the next one. Like unless there are hundreds of puzzles or hundreds of scenes, I guess. I don't know. I probably would skip on this one. It looks cool though. It's probably relaxing.
Yeah. Okay. So that was Mini Monuments. You can wishlist it on Steam. The next game is pretty much a sequel game. It's now this game title is going to be a series. But if you don't recall, last year in April of 2025, Kitchen Sink Aloha launched. Now they've just announced Kitchen Sink The Flying Tavern. The art style is so cute in this game. And it says, Kitchen Sink The Flying Tavern is a fantasy cooking RPG. Assemble a party of adventurous chefs and serve delicious food and drink to guests all over the far away realm of Roselaire. Build unbreakable bonds, craft fantastical menu, customize your cooking strategy, and reunite the world. And so to me, it's just kind of like a different theme of kind of the same game with different characters and stuff. And I remember this game, Kitchen Sink Aloha, being very well received. So yeah, what do you guys think of this one? And is it something you are interested in picking up?
Did you guys play Kitchen Sink Aloha?
I did.
What did you
I
think?
think I played a tiny bit of it.
I liked
I
it.
only played the
remember there
demo.
being like romance too.
Mm-hmm.
And that was cool. And I think it was like different than what I thought, because you're really honing in on the cooking element, which is what this game is. So like that makes sense. But yeah, you're like guiding the characters. You're kind of like trying to figure out these different levels of the cooking and stuff like that. So yeah, I liked it, and I like the new characters that I'm seeing in the pictures that they
Yeah.
posted.
I don't remember why I never dove into the other one, but this one looks really good. I like how the characters look a lot. There's some cuties in there for sure. And I'm into it. Smash. Are we doing Smash or Pass? Smash.
You can.
It's always Smash. It's always
Yeah, you
Smash
can
or Pass here.
Yeah, this is a surprising announcement actually, because the first game, I wouldn't say was like. I mean, it has very positive reviews. I think it only has like 150 reviews or whatever. Definitely a smaller scale game, but to see a sequel is kind of cool for like a smaller game,
Yeah.
and so soon. That came out a couple years ago or something.
Yeah,
Something
I
like
mean
that.
that's smart for their
Yeah.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely interested in this one. But I never finished the other one yet, so I feel like I kind of have that feeling of like I don't need it just yet. But I'm excited for all the people who did. who wanted more and like absolutely loved and devoured the first game.
I feel like
Yeah.
this
Right.
setting is more appealing rather than going into the island stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I agree.
Sorry, Hawaii, but
Oh, I
So
love
that's-
Oh, I want to go to Hawaii, actually.
Mm.
Can we take a, I was going to say a road trip.
yeah, let's drive on the Hawaiian highway.
Yeah, let's go. Hell yeah.
Oh my
That looks
gosh.
good.
But yeah,
I'll smash.
that is Kitchen Sink, the Flying Tavern. Next up is Echoes. Follow
Too
the
many echoes. No more. I don't want any more
Wait.
echoes.
Oh wait, it's not just Echoes. It's Echoes, a transmissions story. Follow the transmissions of the creator to guide a curious little robot across a vibrant and whimsical world. Explore, scrap, and craft your way through an emotional story of determination, self-discovery, and finding your place among the stars. This is also coming soon. And it's a little robot guy.
There's no trailer, or am I just missing it?
No, it's just pictures.
Okay.
Just pictures.
I don't know. You need a controller to play this, which is interesting. It says like controller needed. Can't play with a keyboard and mouse, which you don't really see a ton on Steam.
And it is a 3D platform adventure.
Yeah, I think the character is cool. The idea of the world being 3D is nice. It's refreshing, but I don't know. It just kind of seems like an empty sort of... Like, I would need to see more. I want to see a trailer, basically what I'm saying. So I think I'm passing right now on the slideshow, but maybe when the trailer comes out.
I like this little robot.
What do you like about him?
I
The
like
last
that he
picture
looks
gives
like
Wall-E.
that. Yeah, and you know what? I like Wall-E. I think he's just a baby. This guy looks like a little baby. He looks like a little baby. I don't know if he's like trying to find his way home or whatever, but I want to help him find his way home or wherever he wants to go in this world. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I'm not big on 3D platformers, but I'm neutral about it, at least. I like, you know what I like about him? This is what I like. He looks like a little ghost. His
Cute.
eyeballs look like he's wearing a sheet over his head
Yeah.
to me, and he has holes cut out. And I like that. I
They
think that's
do.
cute. So I'm a little neutral. I'm gonna go for like a wish list moment.
I love the image where he's like watering the plants, and it's funny enough that's like the first image, but I don't know. I'm not. It depends on the platformer. Sometimes I do find myself enjoying them, but yeah, for me, I think I'm kind of
I
in
gotta
the
see
middle
it
of
in
this
motion.
one.
I gotta
Yeah, we
see
need-
it. Yeah.
We need more, but it's a good start. It's a good start. So that one's Echoes, a transmissions story. And the last brand new announcement. Oh gosh, I don't know if I'm going to pronounce it right, but Fuhan?
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. Fuhan is a cozy nature sandbox game about restoring a decaying world. Set out on this puzzle adventure to explore nature's many secrets, overcome light platforming challenges, and discover the hidden synergies around you. Will you uncover what happened on these islands? And you play as this adorable, like, fox creature. And there's lots of cute animals. What do we think about this one? Pat?
Peyton? Oh, okay.
Peyton? Pat's? What?
Patton?
Tell us.
Patton?
Pat?
There's a trailer for this one.
Mhm.
Whoa.
I mean, it looks actually really nice. The art style is really unique. Like, I
Yeah.
can't list another
Colors.
game that looks like it.
It's very like it's 3D but geometric kind of.
Yeah.
Like there's geometric details in these 3D characters, which is kind of cool.
It's a very abstract looking game. It looks like you're bringing like nature back. Like you have some kind of magical powers going on. I don't know. You know how I feel about puzzle adventure games, so I'm probably going to be skipping on it, but it looks great.
I really
Yeah.
like the rock. There's a little rock called Pebbles. They're really cute, and they're just, that's the best part. I don't know if I love the geometric like details in all of it, but I do like that little rock is very cute. And if you scroll down, there's this artwork that under Cozy and Unwind, and there's like this like buffalo, and I like him. He looks really cute. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say I'm getting sick of like restoring the nature. I think restoring the nature is important, and we should continue to talk about doing it. And maybe like it's good. It's good. However, I feel like I've played a few restoring the nature games, so I'm interested to see what this one has different. I know it's more like it's like a fox spirit type thing, so I'm intrigued. I feel like I also want to see more, but the rock makes me want to play. That pebble. I like.
Peyton wants a logging game. Give Peyton a forest fire game, please.
What?
I don't know what you're into.
I don't forest fire game.
You don't want to restore the nature, so.
Unless I was helping save it. You know I'm like very big on like Smokey the Bear. Like I have like a lot of Smokey the Bear merchandise.
She wants to be Smokey the Bear.
Do you know this about me? I have
Smokey the Bear doesn't start fires.
He helps prevent them. He helps prevent them.
Is he still employed though?
That hat on, it matches. Yeah.
I already said this before. You can't tell. I'm already wearing a hat.
Just kidding.
But I could be.
What's your affinity with Smokey? You just like what he stands for?
I like Smokey the Bear because I grew up in New Jersey, and where I was growing up, I was past this forest that had this sign with Smokey the Bear, and it said, "Only you can prevent wildfires." And I always was like, "Hell yeah, I can prevent the wildfires," and I love that. And I don't know, so I just have always liked Smokey the Bear. I think let's help protect the wildfires.
Okay.
I have like 5 T-shirts with him on it.
Oh my god.
I like people. Yeah. Well, okay. It's probably like 3. It's like 3, but I think I have another hat somewhere too.
Yeah.
You don't like Smokey the Bear?
He seems like a good guy. Yeah. I like him.
Yeah. I mean,
seems like a really great guy.
So yeah, no, I definitely don't want to start the fires. I would rather prevent them.
Is he still active, or you think he's retired?
I don't think he's retired. I mean, I see like stuff with him all the time, so I don't know.
He's working hard, I think. It's probably not.
Yeah, he's working
One
hard.
of the Google results is Smokey the Bear still alive? Brother.
Oh my god.
He's immortal. What do you mean?
Oh my god, there was a real life bear who served as the living symbol of Smokey Bear. And he passed away in 1976.
Oh, this is before I was alive. I never got to meet him.
Oh man, I miss him.
And then Smokey the Bear II died in 1990.
Shit, I wasn't alive.
I think that we should dedicate this podcast to them today.
Smokey the Bear and Smokey Bear II.
Yes.
I think
this
wildlife.
Dedicated to you.
I think nature saving games are good. Some of them feel a little bit the same. Same thing with the ocean cleanup. No, I'm not. It's just same thing with like the ocean cleanup games. Sometimes I just want a little bit. I just want a different dynamic, but I want to save the ocean. I want to save the wildlife, and I like Smokey the Bear. If there was a Smokey the Bear game,
that would be cool. Maybe there is.
I'd be playing it. Maybe there is.
I would say I'm more interested in this one than the Echoes one. I think it's a game I would play because it says like you can play it at your own pace. It has light platforming, and I was just thinking I actually really did enjoy the Deer and Boy game, and that had a lot of platforming. So something like this, I think that seems even more chill than that. Might be a good fit for me, and yeah, just all the cute animals, unique art style. Seems cool. So that's Fuhan. And those are the 4 newly announced world premiere games that were part of the Wholesome Games celebration. You guys can check out that Steam page for sales, upcoming games, new demos, and all of that stuff if you would like. And if you want to wish list these 4 games. But without further ado, I think that's it for this segment. That's it. So we will be right back. Hello, it's Min here to tell you about Patreon. If you join our Patreon, you can do so for free. And you can take place in our polls and weekly discussions for completely free. But if you want to support us just a little more, for as little as $5, you get exclusive roles in our Discord. You get podcast early access, 1 day early to listen to the show and talk with others about what you think the minute it is live. We also have higher tiers where we have a merch discount. We have a slow burn after show, which is so chaotic and so much fun. We also have a premium level where we give you the uncut video podcast with extra content where we are talking before and during the show, during the breaks that you're listening to right now. We don't cut anything. We just leave our conversations in there. So if you want to listen to that, you want to check out what else we have on Patreon, click the link in the show notes and check it out. See if it's for you. And at least make that free membership and join in on the polls and discussions every week.
Welcome back to the Slow Burn podcast. We are on our 3rd and final topic. We're reaching into our mailbag. We got Patty's Parcels here. I don't usually do this segment, so this is crazy, but exciting because we have a voice question. We have someone saying to us. It's not a song.
Oh my god.
It's not a song.
Wow.
Please sing to us.
This first email is from Caitlin. Thank you so much.
Patrick, I'm so sorry. I don't want to step on your toes here. Where can they send us their voice memos and emails? That's crazy. No, you weren't.
If you would like to send us an email or a voicemail, send it to our email, slowburncast@gmail.com. We will go through your voice messages. You're not going to sneak in, I don't know, your SoundCloud or something. We'll listen to it.
No, I absolutely want that. Be like, hey, I'm DJ Animal Crossing.
That'd be cool.
Please listen to me. I would love
All right.
that.
So first up, we have Caitlin with a apparent hot take. So here we go.
Hi, Cozy Crew. I have both a gaming-related hot take and a question. My hot take, oh my gosh, I feel like I will get canceled for this one, but I do not like having to create my own character in games. I'm sorry, I can't do it because if I'm going to make one that looks like me, I'm going to give myself like an existential crisis. But then if I just have to make one up, I'm going to give myself the ick and that will like just completely take me out of the game. I don't think that the option to create a character should ever be taken away because the representation that it offers for the groups of people that need it is invaluable, but I would maybe like to see 1 or 2 default characters both created and named by the devs, because when I'm not responsible for that part, I feel like I'm actually more immersed in their game because I'm less worried about my choice in character creation. My question though is that I have so many hobbies, it's impossible to get to all of them in 1 week, sometimes maybe a couple months, because I just have life going on with my full-time job and having to cook dinner, see my family, right? How do you guys manage all of your hobbies on top of your work and life routines? I find that I'm usually in like an era of some kind, like I'm reading my book 1 week and then the next maybe I'm painting, and I know eventually I'll pick my Switch up again. Sometimes I want to do everything I can, and that's when I usually default to watching VODs on YouTube to catch up on y'all streams. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Oh, I love this. Send us more. Send us more.
I love
They're
the voice
real.
memos.
They're real. They're real people.
Yep.
I love it.
So, okay, Caitlin has a 2-parter. This is an interesting angle about the hot take because they don't like creating their character because it doesn't, like, the character creator isn't good enough to feel immersed, and it just kind of feels like you're just playing as a rando. So they would almost prefer to have, like, they want an option at least to have a designated character that the devs make. So, Peyton, thoughts on this hot take? How hot is it?
Okay, this is an actual hot take.
Yeah.
I feel. Not to say that when you guys send us hot takes, a lot of time we happen to agree with you, and we don't think they're the hottest of the hot takes. This is a hot take because I would think most people probably disagree because a lot of people really like to customize their characters, including myself. I will eat up a character creator. People used to clown on me all the time. They'd be like, "Oh, Peyton's playing a new game. Can't wait to be in the character creator for an hour." That's all I want to do is I want to make a person. I do like making it like myself, and I do agree sometimes I can be like hypercritical. I'll never forget. I will never forget the triggering stream I had trying to make my character in The Sims that Patrick gifted me. It was the Sims 2 or the whatever it was.
Something like that.
And I was like, I really want to make it look like me. And then people in the chat were like, cheeks gotta be bigger, nose gotta be bigger. And I was like, I am never doing this again. And also, I was not streaming at that time. I had stopped streaming by then, but I was very fearful of how I was going to look in some of these Tamagotchi Life Islands. I was like, I swear to God, how do you people see me? So I was also a little like, oh, my goodness. But overall, I really like making characters. Specifically, I do like to try to make myself, but if not myself, I do like making other people. But I do think it's a cool idea, though, to have, like, a game where, I mean, you can always randomize it, but you could have, like, a set character, and then if you don't want to be that character, then, yeah, you could make yourself. But I think this was a genuine hot take, because I do think a lot of people like to make themselves, including me.
Yeah.
What about you, Min?
That was literally my first thought, too. I'm like, oh, an actual hot take. Thank you. And yeah, because I don't agree with that either. Like, one of the things I love is when people are like, men, they should put you in Fields of Mystery. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm already in there. I'm the main character of the game. You know, that's how I like to, like, think about it. Like, I am the main character of this little life. So I like to make it look like me. I love, like, when there's a lot of customization options and I like changing it throughout the game. And, like, I was just telling Pat and Peyton I like to match what my character's wearing when I'm streaming the game. Like, stuff like that is really fun. So, like, one of the things in Pokopia, I wish there was even more, like, character, creation. But it reminded me of in the OG Harvest Moon, which is now Story of Seasons, where you played as, like, if you were a girl, you were Claire. If you were the boy, I don't remember the name, or something like that. And then as they started making customizing your character a thing, they would still kind of start it with, like, that character. Like, oh, it's Claire, but you could customize and change the name. And I feel like maybe that's something that, is it Catelyn or Caitlin, would like.
It might be Catelyn. Catlin.
Catelyn. So yeah, I feel like they might like that kind of thing because, like, maybe more games could do that. But I think most people do like to just create their character. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think I would prefer a character creator. We're all against you. This is a hot take. Yeah, this literally is a hot take.
I love it.
I mean, I think a game like Sims and stuff like that, like it does get dicier because you're trying to make a photorealistic version of yourself. Whereas like Fields of Mystria, we're talking pixels, so it really doesn't matter. But I like to have the option, and even if they don't give me an option to like that's super good, I still like having clothing options and hairstyles, and I like to name my character. So I would disagree. But yeah, I can see where they're coming from though. Sometimes you just want to like play.
Just play the game, and like it can get overwhelming with the amount of options too.
Yeah. And then the second part was about how we manage all of our hobbies on top of our work and life routines. So, yeah, they say they're kind of like all over the place. One week they'll be into books. Next week they'll be into painting, but there's no balance here. So, Min, how do you balance being a mother to thousands of cow plushes in the
Cow
back.
creatures.
Yeah.
With my hobbies, yeah, it's difficult. No, think I'm the same way. As she described, where it's like, okay, I can either watch a show for like weeks, or I can like read a book, or I can, because there's this time of my day where I'm like, this is hobby time, usually before bed, and I've been reading books lately, and then people are like, oh, are you still playing this? Are you still playing that? And I'm like, well, when I'm reading a book outside of my streams, like I don't pick up my Switch or my Steam Deck as much, just because like I really don't know how to balance it. Or there's time where I'm watching YouTube videos while I'm getting ready, and then there's times where I'm listening to the audiobook while I'm getting ready. So it's like I do like flip-flop out, and I'm usually like kind of honed into one hobby at a time. Um, but I would say like typically I don't even like focus on other hobbies. I'm always into the gaming. But lately I've been really trying to be like, I want to read this book series. I want to finish it. So I've been trying to do some other things, but I'm kind of the same way. But like on top of work and life, I think sometimes because gaming gets to me, my work, I'm like, I can justify trying to do more reading because I want to do that. So what about you?
Well, the answer is, how do I manage it? I don't. is the answer. Yeah, it's tough. I have a full-time job. I now also have a part-time job, and I do this now on my 2 days off. Now
This
I
is
have
like your
another
other part-time job.
Yeah, on my day off, I do this, and then now on my other day off, I have another job that I'm going to start. But luckily, I work from home, so there's like time that I'm glad that I get that like other people wouldn't be able to get. But then I also like have to go places a couple times a week. Like I go to weekly like PT and acupuncture and all this stuff. And then I've been really like trying to prioritize like working out, and it takes me like a hot second. Like, so I'll be trying to get my steps in, but it'll take like an hour and a half to 2 hours. So sometimes it's basically like a, what do I have to do today is what I figure out. I'm like, this is what I have to do today. Okay, cool. How can I get that done at the beginning part of the day? Because I've learned about myself that if I don't do something at the beginning of the day, then I'll kind of just like wait around all day and not actually do anything until the thing that I have to do. And like I'm not using my downtime proactively. Like I could be playing a game, or I could be like watching a new show, reading a different book, rather than like doom scrolling. So this year I've been really trying to prioritize like making my downtime feel more meaningful for myself, and like, what am I getting the most fulfillment out of? Okay, maybe I'm not getting that much fulfillment out of scrolling on Twitter. Cool, I have an hour, so I'm gonna start reading this book, or I have an hour, I'm gonna like work on some writing, or I have been doing like acting stuff. So I'm like, oh cool, I'm gonna like clean my and modeling. Oh my god, that's true. This is true. As of last week, I am technically a model. So you know, whatever. But yeah, I find time to kind of just like, but it's all different every day because I also feel like so many things affect me on the daily. And now I just started cooking too. And so now I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, so I'm like, baby, we were talking about on the you should watch our extended version of the show where we talk in between the breaks, because we were talking about the fact that I title each day of my life as an episode. Yesterday was called Baby's First Steak because I cooked myself a steak for the first time last night. And I
what
was
did you
very
end
proud
up
of
cooking it? Like temperature?
medium rare.
Okay.
It was
like
probably
a successful medium rare?
Yeah, it might have been a little too rare, but it was good. I was like, do I think this will kill me? No. I think it'll be okay. No, whatever. It was good. It was very good. So anyway, the point is,
awesome.
I wish I could be a person. I want to like wake up. I want to be so bad. Like waking up at like 6 a.m. and be like, yeah, from 6 a.m. to 7, this is when I do my yoga and when I do blah, blah, blah. I can't do any of that. I wake up and 10 minutes before this podcast, and then I make you guys sit here and wait for me while I do my makeup because I can't wake up in time. But anyway, the point is, there's no way to do everything. So you need to figure out what is going to best serve you in your joy and look at the things you have to do. Be like, all right, I got to get that stuff done. But make sure you have enough time to add in some stuff that you want to do. And it's okay if you don't need to be so into one thing. You don't need to be, you can enjoy video games without putting hundreds and hundreds of hours into your games. Or you could be someone who likes books, but you don't have to be those people on Book Talk that have read 50 books this year so far. You don't have to. And I think that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah. And you know what, you reminded me too. Somebody was just telling me, like, stack your hobbies. Some are kind of stackable. Like if you want to listen to an audiobook on your walk or like stuff like that. But
Yeah.
What about you, Pat? How do you do it?
How do you do it?
I was gonna say, growing up, one of my best friend's dad, he ate his steak black and blue. You know what that is?
Oh.
No.
Hard
like
sear.
very, very.
It's like a hard sear, but it's like barely cooked. So it's like
Like a tartare
Oh.
almost.
yeah, it's lower than a rare, but yeah.
Shoot. Okay, that's cool.
Anyway, yeah, I think, a lot of people like ask us about like streaming questions, and I think some people have even asked me like if I enjoy video games still, which I very much do. But that's kind of an advantage though, because I play games when I'm not streaming or whatever, but sometimes I'll, this is my full-time thing, so I kind of like put those two together. So that's kind of good because like work and games kind of go hand in hand sometimes. So I do have some extra free time. Actually, I've been trying to get like into fitness more, and I got a rowing machine.
Ooh, how is that?
In your house?
Yeah, it's pretty small.
Oh, cool.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I've been looking up videos how to like the proper form and like technique for it, because I want to be doing it right.
Did you get the little gloves?
gloves?
the grip? Yeah.
No, I didn't get gloves.
We'll get some gloves.
But yeah, I've been trying to like get some stuff to like do a nice routine to stick with that. You just gotta make time for it. And honestly, if you don't make
Why are you giggling?
Because I'm just thinking about
me
when
in
I
winter
would
gloves
do
on the
those
rowing
row
machine.
No, okay. I used to go to this place called Hot Works. It's like a franchise type of gym, but you like work out in the sauna. And I remember they would have this video that plays because it's like a video workout that you would do, and I would go in to do the rowing one, and it would be like, and if you'd like, go to the front desk and buy the rowing gloves.
Ooh.
You could, like,
What do you think about a rowing machine? They kind of kick your ass. a
they
little
are hard.
bit. Yeah.
That sounds tough.
Yeah.
Depending on, you'll have to work up the endurance, but I mean, it's a great exercise machine, right?
Mhm.
Because you're using your full body.
Yeah, it's a full body workout.
Yeah. So good job. Can't
you.
wait for you to join the Providence rowing team.
Oh, I'd love that. So yeah, you gotta make time, and honestly, life comes in the way. Even if you don't, like, you might not have time for hobbies a certain week, and then you make up for it the next week. But yeah, as long as you're putting effort into there. Our final email is from Courtney. Another weird spelling, Cortni.
Oh,
I've
I
never
like
seen
it.
Never seen it that way. Hey Pat, or nope, I'm last. Hey Pay, Min, and Pat. My name is
Ooh.
Courtney. Longtime
Courtney.
listener since day one. Your banter back and forth is the best part of the show to me. I laugh so much and so often. Thank you for all the hard work you have put into this podcast throughout the years. So I've debated on emailing y'all about my hidden obsession, but I feel like other listeners might enjoy hidden cat games as much as me. I originally bought one of these games on a whim since I've always loved search and find games. Now I'm obsessed. I do not think this would be good like live stream content, but man, is it great when I need to just veg on the couch and turn my brain off. These hidden cat games are usually all under $5, so I stock up when they're on sale. If y'all or any listeners enjoy search and find, I encourage you to type in hidden cats on your Steam search engine. They're usually quick, or if you get stuck, you can go to a different level, then come back. This might sound lame, but I promise it's not, and it usually always has achievements for all those people who love to get all the achievements. My favorite devs are 100 Cozy Games Cats, DRV Cats, Noobzilla, Very Very Little Studio, and Nuke Art Studio. So glad we have a community to talk about our different gaming obsessions with. I will say, the frogs are coming for the cats.
They are.
There are a lot of hidden frogs.
There are.
Yeah. I like these kinds of games. What was that game that came out this year? Or maybe last year?
The one you didn't play?
Lost and Found Co?
Lost and Found Co. Yeah. I did play the demo, but...
Oh.
Peyton.
What?
What? What?
Courtney, I thought you were talking to me, but you said Peyton?
Yeah, because I'm making fun of him.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you thought I did. And
No.
I thought I got in trouble. Okay.
It was me.
But does Courtney play the black and white hidden cat games? Oh my gosh, those seem tough.
I don't know.
Because I looked up 100 hidden cats. Maybe not that one.
Oh, yeah, that one. Oh, that would probably hurt
not
my
the
eyes
developers,
a little.
she said.
I feel like I always see these games. I'm not that into the hidden object game, but I will say to Courtney that there is a service if you have a pet that can turn your pet into a Where's Waldo book, and I did buy one of my own dog. Bless you, man. Bless you times two. I did buy one. I bought one of my dog, so I have like a Where's Dexter, and you do have to look for Dexter in the sea of people and all of the. It's like a real book, and it's really cute.
That's awesome.
I got a question for you
That's
guys.
cute.
If you could only have one, Where's Waldo books or the I Spy books? That's tough.
Probably the I Spy books. I was very into those as a kid. Yeah, I wonder why I'm not so into the games then. I was so into like I Spy books as a kid.
Maybe you need to try it out.
That
Yeah,
could be your
maybe I
new car
do.
match. This was a very
really
car
maybe.
match vibe email. You know, hidden obsession.
Have you Have you ever played Car Match?
Yeah.
You did?
No.
I was gonna say try it for like a day. You'll get sucked into it for a while. But then it's funny. I played Car Match while I was watching House. And then once I finished all of the 8 seasons of House, I was like, Car Match is so over.
I do have a game
Now it's
recommendation
done.
for people that like these kind of games. Tiny Lands. There's a second one now too. Tiny Lands 2. Yeah, basically it's like side by side 3D puzzles where you have to spot the difference.
Yeah.
And they're really good. So,
I might try one of these. I was looking up the Noobzilla dev. Those ones look really cute, the art style. But I think it's just so cool because, you know, we don't really highlight these games a lot because it's not something, you know, like she said, there's not a million bajillion things to talk about with this game. You're looking for the hidden object, the hidden cat, you know, but they're great time wasters. They're great, like, fun. They're simple. Like, it's not like it's gonna be difficult, but it's also like it's simple. It just is what it is kind of game. And so yeah, I think it's great to highlight these and to hear what you guys like, what your guys' obsessions are right now.
we did highlight the Find My Frogs branches, which is coming out August.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
were really excited for that, right?
Oh, day one. I bought the Ultimate Edition. Comes with a frog.
A real frog?
Yeah, just don't give it a Peyton.
Don't give it to me.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for the questions, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you again every single Wednesday or a day early on Patreon if you want to listen a little bit early. Thank you again. We will see you next week with another one. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.